Hi guys, and welcome back to the first video of my hobby this millennium, I believe. Yeah, it's been a while, but I would say we're now back doing videos, but we're not. This is just a one-off, I'd expect. So, a recent trip to Hino Antiques, by recent I mean today, saw me procure two new locomotives. One of them is this, which I believe is an LMS Fowler, a 264 tank engine, I believe it is. Going over the condition, it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's supposed to have sprung buffers, but the buffer housing there is cracked. I think it's cracked on the other side as well. Yeah, so both buffers on the front are cracked. It's covered in dust, as you can see. Really shows through on camera, doesn't it? The hatch isn't sitting flat with the body. The rear buffers are sprung. That one's a tiny bit stiff. That one's not too bad. The wheels and the valve gear, it looks like the... Oh, jeez. The keeper plate might have been off a few times. That valve gear definitely needs some attention, especially that there, because it's not in the slider. So I don't imagine this working. Basically, this has been in one of the cabinets at Hino Antiques for the last time. I've not bothered with it because I think tank engines should not be this big. They don't need to be. So let's give it a try and see how it works, or if it works. And surprisingly, it actually does. Reverse. A little bit better in reverse than it is in forward. Forward again. There is a bit of a limp on that, but with a bit of titivating. Okay, so let's see what it will do. So there's half power forward. Not bad. Half power reverse should be basically exactly the same. And now full power, which it has actually been doing since I put it on the track, and it is now starting to stall. So I think that valve gear might be interrupting. So that definitely needs a bit of a titivation. And this one I'm really pleased with, which is West Ham United. This is in remarkably good condition. It is a Hornby. Both of these are Hornby. It has that tender drawbar on it, and the obviously stupid wires. There is a bit of fluff accumulating around the valve gear. Third time's the charm. Well, I got one of them. There also is a bit of static grass there on the running plate, or some scatter of some kind. There's dust. This doesn't have sprung buffers, but the buffers housings themselves look fine. It is missing the rear coupling hook. I believe I checked on the internet, and this is a B17 class, also known as the footballer class, hence the name West Ham United. At first I thought I'd gotten another V2 or something, but I'm happy that it's a new locomotive, something that I've not tried before. So, forward. Whoa! That wasn't even doing half power, and it's already pretty sprightly. So, there's half power. Forward. Reverse. Now, full. Same again. Looking really good. See what kind of crawl it can do. Not much of one. But I'll give it a bit of a titivating as well. Basically, I'm just bored and I want something to do. So the best thing to do is to walk up to Hino Antiques and just buy new locomotives. This was £75. The tank was £55. So altogether, I spent £125. And I am actually quite happy with what I've got. So I'm looking forward to getting into these. Definitely looking forward to making this tank run a lot better. Also, another thing I should have mentioned is this on the front. So that's for the coupling hook. It's a screw and a washer. It goes right through, and there's a nut on the bottom. And you can see those gold particles or brass particles. So clearly that was a recent addition. That wasn't always like that. But it's Hornby made in China. I think the other one will be the same because obviously it's got the modern tender drawbar. Where is it? There you go, Hornby made in China. So they're both Hornby made in China. This B17 is in really good nick. I'm really happy about that. So, and once I've sorted out this tank, I'm going to see what we can do with it. Can we... Somewhere there, I think, thumbnail. So there you go, 2 new additions to the fleet and another reason for you to comment on this video. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Always much appreciated. And until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.